What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody is having a great day today. I wanted to bring another pickups video out to you guys today. Maybe talk a little bit about what's going on in the market today. I checked the spot price before I started this video of silver. It is $25.31 today. It's moving. We'll see what happens. We'll see. That 25 number I know is a big deal for a lot of people. They fixate on that number 25, just like they do with 20. We'll see if we stay above it. With today being Friday, sometimes, as you guys know, we may close down a little bit higher, but ending the week above 25 would make a lot of people feel much, much better, of course. And you know me, I purchase consistently. I look for deals. I stack as a savings. I pick up different things at different times for different reasons. Basically, just whatever the deals I can find. Right now, I've been on silver. These silver pieces in front of you here were pickups over the last couple weeks back before it went up a little bit. However, I'm not afraid to pick up any silver. Like I said, I like to purchase consistently, just dollar cost average. When the prices go up, I don't tend to purchase a ton of, let's say generic bullion. When I feel like maybe it's gone up a little bit, I'll go for maybe a little bit more premium, or I still look for the premium at generic prices. You guys know how I do it, and I'll sprinkle in some numismatics. I have some cool coins to share with you guys today, some Morgans, and an absolutely gorgeous 1800s half dollar back there with some nice toning to it that I'll be sharing as well. Been really having fun with the coins, guys. I've been getting into it a little bit more, getting excited about sending off. I originally wanted to send off to PCGS, but I think the majority of the stuff that I want to send off are going to be world coins, so I'll be probably sending it out to NGC. We'll see how it goes. But as you can tell, I have a large amount of bear pieces. Somebody was selling some silver, needed to sell some silver, and I stepped in and, was very happy to have the opportunity to pick this stuff up. And I can tell you, unless somebody out there can contest, you guys know that Bear's a real good buddy of mine, and we've been getting stuff from each other over the years. And I'm gonna say after this pile right here that I have the biggest Bear stack out there, and I'm proud of it because he's my good buddy. This right here is a little over 90 ounces more of Bear bars to add to my Bear stack. And that's going to make me want to do a full Bear stack vid again. I've done one in the past, but it's grown. It's definitely grown since then. So let's take a look at some of these sweet pieces. Some of these are old, some of these are new. This is an old Vault Cat. Bear has done so many different Vault bars over the years. If you are familiar with the Bear, you will know what I'm talking about. And I have shown some of these off in the past, but these are absolutely killer bars. I'm super, super stoked to have these in my stack. They'll be in my deep stack, of course. They are not going anywhere. Here is an absolute beautiful 5.4 troy ounce. He calls this like a, he made this. You guys ever seen those assay bars from Scottsdale? This is basically, his version of it. It just was really cool piece there. So I did not have anything of his like this in my stack. So that's a new one. And some of these pieces are kind of like one-offs. Here's one that he calls like a house bar, just messing around, doing different things, stamping different ways, just having fun with the pieces. And yeah, I think that was pretty cool. Here we have a 5-ounce cast bar. And it has a different, let's go ahead and zoom in just a little bit. It was looking a little blurry. But there we have Silvermac. Silvermac, so this came from Fine Crystal. That was made by Silvermac, and Bear and Mac have done A lot of refining. I've done a lot of refining with Mac, so Bear thought it was cool, and they got a stamp. So when he made bars with the refined crystal, he would put that stamp on there to designate that. So that's a very cool piece. I didn't have any in my Bear stack with that stamp, so I was very happy to have that. See, we have here a nice hex piece, and I will get to the coins, guys, here after I share my cool Bear pieces. It's 4.7 ounce, just a sweet piece. Super clean piece, excellent piece. Old school 10 ounce, just a big boy here. Big old 10 ounce vault bar with the old Bear stamp. This is an early pour, early bar. Could have been the prototype, actually, now that I think about it. He usually uses that stamp sometimes for his proto stamp, but lately, over the last year, he had used the Bear Paw, and actually I think I do have at least one prototype in the stack. This is the original vault bar, the original one that started it all, and I have the first 6 ever made. So I guess this will give me at least 9. So I'm coming in close to, I got number 9, number 11, and number 70. So I'm getting close to a large pyramid of these original vault bars, which they were right around 6.3 ounces, 6.3 ounces, somewhere right around there. Very, very cool. And you can see some of them, just have really cool character to them. The vault bar shape, the vault bars are very, very cool. Bear's done so many different variations of them over the years. There's a nice heavy Bear stamp right there. Nice clean bar here. 6 ounce, just a different type, different style. Very, very cool. Here we have some cast pieces. So here we have a big cast 10 ounce with the big old hunkin' Bear Paw in there. Very, very cool. And this is the prototype. So this was his first 10 ounce cast button that he made. I don't believe I had a 10 ounce. I do know that I had a 5. So this would be an extra 5 button in my stack. I like the 5 ounce button size. This is number 2. I got a bunch of Scottsdale buttons, different. I've asked people to make me 5 ounce, button bars over the years. And these are some pretty cool ones with some matte finish. And I like that big old bear paw stamp. So, and then down here, we got a couple more casts, and these are gorgeous bars, guys. You can see this. Check that bar out right there. This big old 10 ounce cast bar, big old flat bar. It came out with a really beautiful, I don't even know how you would say what type of texture that is on the top there, but the contrast with that big old Bear Mint stamp, absolutely gorgeous. And we got the 10 ounce, and then we got the little brother here, which is a 5 ounce with kind of the same texturing on the top. Just a very, very pretty bar. This one came out with some crazy holes on the back. Just beautiful. You guys, I love the hand poured silver. I've been buying it since way before I was pouring myself, before Bear was pouring, back buying YPS, Bison Bullion, all that stuff. My stack's very heavy into a lot of poured silver. You can throw it around, you can touch it, I just prefer that. And then me personally, and I'm not just saying this because I pour, guys, I think a lot of, and it's already been proven, a lot of the older poured stuff, even, regular bars, not necessarily all the 3D stuff, but the 3D stuff as well. But the bars do pretty well on the secondary market. And even though we look at a lot of this stuff as vintage community poured, the vintage community poured, we're only going back a few years. So, you see the YPS, you see all the different things, the Mutiny metals, the nice premiums that they get on the secondary market. Obviously, not every coin shop you go into is going to give you big premiums on stuff like this. Mine would. My coin shop would. Not everybody has that. But I know there's people out there that are scared to have stuff like this because they think nobody's going to want it. I couldn't disagree more. In my experience, stacking it, collecting it, selling it, I've never had an issue getting rid of it. And if anything, I've got some really nice premium. I've shared with you guys before. I've sold YPS pieces where I got $100 an ounce on it. You know what I mean? Obviously, that's not every piece, but I think a lot of this stuff will be desirable. Community poured stuff will be desirable in the future and carry a nice premiums, even more where it's at. You see a lot of people collecting it, a lot of people having fun picking it up. You know, there's so many people out there now between the Haley Bug and the Reckless, and you got YPS and MK Bars and Pit Bullion and Bear, as you can see here, myself, you know, just so many other people. Yeah, there's lots and lots of people out there, you know. I don't do it for a living, as you guys know. You know, I just do it when I get time. But I plan on doing it for a long time, so my pieces aren't going to go anywhere. You know, here's a piece that I made recently. Nice 1911. And I can tell you guys this because I make it and I sell it. There is no shortage of demand. That's why I don't have a website where you guys can go off and buy stuff, because there's no way I could keep up with it. You know what I mean? This stuff, people love it. People have fun with it. You know, and I bought it for years and years before I started making it myself. But let's check out some of these rounds I got. I picked up 10 of these rounds from the coin shop. I think I paid like $1.50 over spot. I hadn't seen these before. As you can see, they were made by RMC. And these are Cornerstone Mint rounds. And they have a cool lion on the front. And I just hadn't seen these before. So I went ahead and they had somebody brought in a bunch of them. So I picked up 10 of these. Like I said, but like last week or so, like a $1.50 over. So we're up, I'm almost, you know, already up on those, just generic rounds. So that's 10 more ounces, 90 some ounces of Bear. So we're up over 100 ounces this week in silver. I didn't really mean for it to happen that way. It just happens. Sometimes I don't pick up a lot of silver. Sometimes I do. It comes in bunches. You know, the last few months I've picked up over 1,000 ounces, easy over 1,000 ounces of silver when prices were down, and you know, over 800 of that was Engelhard bars that I got for a really good deal. And I definitely wasn't planning on, you know, buying that much silver. Just happened that way. Just happened that way. But here I'm going to show you, this is a 19040. We got another NGC. As you can see, this is an MS65. I don't know how well this color is going to come off, but I picked this one up because it has absolutely beautiful coloring. The outside's all orange, like sunburst. The inside has deep blues, light blues, turquoise. I know it probably coming off a little crazy on the camera here, but you'll have to trust me in hand. I've been trying to get it to where I can get those colors to show up a lot better when I'm showing off these coins. And I've just been enjoying the Morgans. My local coin shop has a lot of them in stock, and I've been able to get some, you know, well below retail value pickups on these pieces. So I've been really happy to add some of these to my stack. And in times like this, when I state that the premiums come up a little bit, I will add in some numismatics. I'll add in, you know, maybe some premium fun pieces, things of that nature. But guys, this one right here is an absolute beauty in hand. So there's another Morgan. Here we have another common year. It's an 1886. None of these are super rare, guys, but it's a 64, and the prices are nice and cheap for me. So if they got really nice eye appeal, this one's got the rim toning around like I like it. Just looked really nice and clean, nice clean cheek. Just a cool piece. If I get these nice and cheap like I've been getting them lately, I'll just keep adding them into the stack. So, and I'm happy to add the Morgans. You know, in my opinion, they're still very collectible. I think they definitely will be collectible for a long, long time. And more and more people get into it. I know a lot of people are worried about coin collecting kind of dying out, but I don't know. I've been having a lot of fun with it lately, guys. And when I find the deals, like I said, I wasn't out there hunting down Morgans, but when I find the deals, when prices on generics up high, I look, where else can I add value to my stack right away? Where can I add value, nice value, where I feel like I'm up on that piece? I could turn around and sell it and make money right away, you know? So I'm fortunate that I have some nice coin shops that I can do that with. So here, I did not have a nice Seated Liberty $50 in my collection. And this is one of those 2x2s that have the self-adhesive, so they're a little cloudy on the plastic. This one I probably will send off to get graded. It's got some really pretty color to it. In my opinion, it does not look to be cleaned. I definitely don't think I'd get a details grade on this one. It's an 1860 O. Let's see if I can really, it's got really nice details. I would detail in the coin. I would definitely say this one's an AU. I'm not a professional grader. I'm just getting into this, but I would call this coin AU. Let's see if I can get you a little bit better look. I do have one of those electric microscopes that you can use for coins and such. I might have to bust that out and try to, before I do a nice coin video, and do that so you guys can get a really good, nice, clean, close look at this. What's your guys' opinion on this piece here? I like the color. The color in hand is nice. It's got a nice, in hand, it's got a little bit of a rainbow color to it. On the screen here, I'm noticing it's just coming off kind of goldish. But it is mostly goldish. I thought about, when sending this into NGC, to possibly doing the restoration. I know that would only do well on certain coins, and I'm considering it on this one. I know people have varying opinions on that restoration service that they have, but I think this one would come out looking very, very nice after the fact. But I'd like to know what your guys' opinions, if you have any personal experience on that. Let me know. But yeah, guys, that is what I picked up this last week. With everything going crazy, I'm still out there just hunting down deals, trying to find the best thing that I can from a stack. I've been pouring like crazy. It's why I'm wearing the gloves. It's been crazy lately. I've been out in the shop and pretty much living in the shop on all my spare time, trying to keep up with orders, doing different things. Been having a lot of fun with it. But I was super excited to show you guys all these beautiful bear bars that I picked up this week. Let me know what you guys are doing. Are you guys kind of holding back and watching? Are you kind of going with the masses and picking up gold? I'm not really sure what's going to happen. I see the shops around me and the people I'm talking to, they have a whole lot of stock. They have a whole lot of stock in there, and there's a lot of people selling, which is good for them. There's a lot of people selling. There's also a lot of people buying. But obviously there's more people selling than buying if the shops are full. If the shops are full of stock and the premiums are down, that tells you supply and demand. But if it continues to run, if it stays over 25, the demand may increase. More people may start running out there and picking up stuff, and it may swing, it may change. I'm not really looking, like I said, I've added lots of metal to my stack. I'm not really looking to add any more, but I'll probably purchase consistently like I always have. I always do. I don't get excited when it goes up. I don't get excited when it goes down. I just keep purchasing. Sometimes it's a lot. Sometimes it's 5 ounces. Sometimes it's nothing. Sometimes I'll sit back and just pour for a while and build up my shot. Do it when I do it that way. That's why I usually don't buy the generics, because I'll pour my own. But with premiums coming down to $1 an ounce or less, I'm gonna be definitely opened up to buying more generic and not just only pouring stuff for myself. I pick up generic rounds, generic bars, and then fun silver like this when I get an opportunity. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys for stopping by. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of my new 1911 piece here, and we will catch you on the next one.